Hi everyone, welcome to Iron Element. This is the Flex series, push-pull legs. This is a dumbbell only workout. All you need is dumbbells and a bench and you're good to go. So this is day one. Well, it's either day one or it's day four, depending on how often you're doing it. This is the push day. So we're gonna be working the shoulders, the chest, and the triceps on the push day. All right. So we're going to do, this is going to be a very simple routine. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically do 6 exercises, and every exercise will be 3 sets of 12 reps. So make sure you track it, make sure you write it down, make sure you apply progressive overload. The best thing about the push-pull legs series is that you can turn it into a 4, a 5, or a 6-day series. Whatever you want to do, just add another day. But at least the minimum is 3. All right. We're going to start on the flat bench press. So we're going to do a little warm up, grab some lighter weights, and we'll do we'll do 2 sets of 6 on the warm up, and then we'll get into our working sets. All right. Grab some light weight. You guys ready? You know what a bench press is. Let's go. Here we go. Nice and slow, just like that. Just get the muscles engaged. And 6. Nice. Okay. Good. Thank you for joining me, guys. My name is Mike. Let's get ready for set number 2. Take a quick rest while I fix my microphone here. So usually the warm-up weight, you want to be around half the weight or so that you're going to do, 50-60%. And when you're in the 12 rep range, it's a pretty high rep range. So, check the ego. Let's make sure you're using a weight that you can control for the 12 reps. And if you can go a lot more, then you've gone too light. If you can't hit the 12, then you've gone too heavy. Find the weight that works for you. All right. Let's do our second warm-up set of 6. Let's go. Nice and easy. Bring it down. Feel that stretch. Not a race. 5. 6. Good. Now, let's rest a minute here before we get started. Keep in mind, I'll show you, remember the proper form. Your arms are not out like this. They're not up to your shoulders. Your elbows are not up to your shoulders. Remember? Inside. When you come down, your arm should be at a 45-degree angle with your body. Okay? Not in like this, not up like this. 45. So you're coming down like that, not up here. Okay? That's proper form. Don't want you to hurt your shoulder. Don't want you to injure something. You got to stay healthy. All right? The healthier you are, the more often you can lift. Okay, so we're going to start our first set. So yeah, you want to grab a weight that works for you. Something you can control. Something you can push a little bit with, but not, especially if you're new. You're not here to destroy yourself, right? You're here to learn how to lift. You're here to learn to get a good workout in. You're here to understand progressive overload, understand what it feels like, how you feel sore, how to react. All these things are what you're trying to learn. All right, we're going for 12 reps, guys. Let's do it. One more. Nice. Like set 1 done. When you get into the little bit higher of the rep range, like we're doing, I always find I struggle to keep the weight consistent with when I'm doing lower reps. So you would think as you're lifting, right, as your rep count goes up, your weight would go down. But for me, it doesn't go down at an even graph. It kind of drops off, and I get weaker in those higher rep ranges. So I need to work on that, right? That's an area that I know that I'm weak, so I want to focus on it. It's great to want to lift really heavy weight at a low rep range, but there's a lot of value and muscle stimulation that you can get from a higher rep range. And for this argument, I'm calling 12 high. I know 12 is not a high number. More like 15 or 20 would be more in the higher rep range. But for this, 12 is high. Okay, remember you've done 6, you've done 8, you've done 10, now we're doing 12. So we're getting a wide range of stuff in here. Okay. Let's get ready for set 2. Okay, looking for 12 reps. Let's go. There's 10, 11, 12. Nice. So find the weight that works for you. Get your water, guys. Get your electrolytes in there. Write it down. If you don't write it down, you're not going to remember where you're at, and you're not going to be able to challenge yourself the next time. If you lifted 30 pounds now, are you going to memorize all your lifts that you're doing of every routine? I highly doubt it. Write it down and push yourself the next week to go a little bit more on one of the lifts. One set maybe. Okay. I'm not going to lift yet. I'm going to just sit down and get ready, right? But I'm going to talk about your feet placement. When you're lifting, make sure you've planted your feet, right? You can do a little arch in the back, right? But make sure your feet are planted solid, right? I see guys lifting and their feet are kind of just dangling a bit, or you see what they're doing is crossed. You know, you want to be solid, your whole body solid, right? Have that stance, you plant your feet, you push through your feet, a little extra power, all right? Set number 3, let's go, 12 reps. Say this, see, planted, let's go. There's 10. All right. That is 3 sets done of the bench press. Now keep the bench flat. We're gonna do flat flies, just like that. So, quick tip before we start, rest guys. When you're down in that position, you wanna bring the weight over your chest, not over your face, right? So if they're coming up and they're over your face, you're too high, right? You wanna come over that chest and squeeze. When you're at the top, you need to almost turn almost like hit the weights together. Don't hit them together, but squeeze them, and you'll feel that squeeze in the chest. So if I'm doing it this way, to show you a top down, come up, let's give it that extra little squeeze, and you'll feel it in the chest. Pretend you're trying to grab a pencil there. Right in between your pecs, you're trying to push a pencil. Okay. Again, we're doing higher reps. You know, grab some lighter weight. You guys ready? Let's get down. Put the weight above your chest, like that. Let's go, open all the way. Just like that. 1, see? 3. You see, I'm going fairly slow on the way down. 4. I'm not just letting it drop, right? I want that resistance. 5. It's okay to go faster up because you're exploding up. 6. But you want the resistance of the negative. There's 10. We got 2 more. All right. There's 12. Rest up. Get a drink. Write it down. You know, by now I have a lot of different programs on my channel that you can look at. I suggest you start with, if you're a beginner, this is a great beginner one. Like even intermediate, it's fine. It's just that it's a dumbbell only. So dumbbell and a bench, a lot of people have that at home. They want something to work out at home with. I had a request even from Bob to create this one. So I'm creating it with him in mind. And I had some people at my work ask for something like this. So here it is. But advanced guys can use it too. Of course, you're just gonna use heavier weight. But it's a quicker workout and it's meant for more of the beginner, just trying to get it in, trying to feel good, trying to build that first maybe 10 pounds of muscle, trying to stay on track with their nutrition at the same time and their protein. Okay, that was set 1. Hopefully you have had a bit of a rest. You guys ready for set 2? I am. 12 reps. Let's go. Four. Still breathing. Focus on your breathing. Breathe out there. 6. See? 7. You're breathing out on the top. 8. And you're always trying to keep that core flexed a bit tight, right? I'm losing count. I think that's 9, 10, 11, one more. 12. All right, maybe that was 13, doesn't matter. Okay, good. So I don't talk a lot about the breathing because that kind of comes naturally out over time. You learn how to breathe when you're lifting. So in any lifting you're doing, usually the exhale is on the difficult part, right? The pushing part. You're pushing on a bench press, right? You're coming in, but you're keeping your core tight. Someone's about to punch you in the stomach, right? You're like, right? And you can hear guys in the gym. They're not doing that just because they feel like making noises. That's how they're breathing. It's that extra, get that air out. Do not hold your breath. You're not there to do this, right? That's still good. You don't want that. You have to practice your breathing. I know that's more advanced. You'll get used to it. That will come with time. We're on set 3, all right? Let's get this set over with. Here we go. Oops, sorry, slide. Sorry, I messed up. This is the starting position. I thought we were doing bench press for a second. Let's go. 1, just like that. There's 8, 9, there you go, 11. All right, 12, good one. Good sets, guys. Take a break. We're now gonna go to the shoulder press. That's the next push. We're pushing, remember? Don't push today. I'll keep it there. Remember, shoulder press, you gotta kick it up. If you're new, kick up the dumbbells at your side. Not way back here, but around your ear. You're gonna go up, right back down to your ear. That's the movement. 12 reps. Now, when you're doing shoulder press, 12 reps is difficult. It's challenging. It sure is. So grab a weight you're gonna be comfortable with. If you're unsure, start with a light weight. Learn your weight. If it's your first or second time and you just don't know what to do, of course you have to write it down. But if your first time, never touched a weight before you're doing this, start with something really, really light. I don't care where you want to go. You have to start with where you're actually at. Okay, if that means grabbing a 10-pound dumbbells, I don't care. Do it, track it, and follow progressive overload. Maybe it's 10 this week, maybe it's 12 next week. Maybe it's 12 for a couple of weeks. Then you're like, now I can graduate to 15. And that's how you move up. Okay? 12 reps is a lot too. It's much different than doing 4 or 5 or 6 reps. That's no problem. You can load the weight. Alrighty. Let's go. I'll grab some lighter weights here. So we talking. Okay. 12 reps, guys. You ready? Kick it up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. 11, 12. See? Just like that. Okay, take a break. You guys are doing great. Excellent. That's shoulder press is one of the king of the shoulder presses, right? Shoulder press is the king of the shoulder movements, right? It's great. It works the whole shoulder. I bet you just by doing that 12, you got a pump and it's already sore. Even if you were doing light weight, that's the beauty of it. You hit the shoulders, you feel it. We're building the chest, we're building the shoulders today. Get that thickness, get that width on the shoulders. Fantastic, can't beat it. Now, you get ready for the next set. Give about 20-30 seconds. Now, how do you turn this into a 4-day routine, you might say? Well, pick one of the extras. Let's say you do push, pull legs, then maybe you want to add one. You add push. Maybe the next week you do pull instead. Then the next week you do legs. Then you continue with push. So every month you'll hit 2 of the weeks, will hit 2 of the exercise. So push will be done twice, for example. But then in the next month, pull will be done twice. Then in the next month, legs will be done twice. And everything else just the once. So that's kind of how you can do it. You can turn it into a 5-day routine the same way. Push, pull, legs, push, pull. Or you can turn it into a 6-day routine. Push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs. You can do that. It's up to you. Careful of the volume. If you're new, I wouldn't recommend 6 days. If you're new, just do 3 days. Do this for 3 months. See how you feel before tweaking. Okay, let's go. 12 reps, guys. Eight, 10. Nice. Now, That's 2 sets. But to continue on that thought, if you're new, I would much rather you spend the extra time. Let's say you want to do 5 days. I would rather you spend the extra time on those days working on your nutrition, working on your meal prep. Because that will give you so much more benefit than 2 extra days in the gym. 3 days in the gym doing this routine is enough to get you going. It's enough to get you started, to start building your habit, to start getting some muscle, start losing some fat, start feeling better. You know, you should still be walking, still be doing other things. But this is just the beginning, guys. It's a long venture. You'll get to the big stuff, don't worry. Your time needs to be focused on nutrition, protein, calorie counting, okay? You don't have to go crazy in the detail in every single macro. Just make sure you're hitting at least 0.75 per body weight, per pound of body weight that you want to achieve. So if I'm 250 pounds, but I want to be 200 pounds, my protein goal should be a minimum of 150. Now, I would rather you get 200. That's what I would rather you get. But start at 150, see how you can get there, okay? Focus on the quality of the foods. Remove the alcohol, right? As much as you can. Reduce the ultra processed foods, the foods in a box, you know, the frozen pizzas and stuff like that, okay? You can still have pizza. Make it yourself or order out from a fresh restaurant. Much better, and you can enjoy it. It's okay. All right, guys, 12 reps and we're done the shoulder press. Let's go. That's it. Okay, so good stuff. Now, take a break. We are going to go to lateral raise. We've all seen the lateral raise, right? Up, down, up, down. Now, if you want to know how I get my protein, what do I eat in a day? Typically, I start with my morning shake. Look up on my video, my morning shake. I have exactly what I have in the morning, every morning. That gives me 60 grams of protein right off the bat. Before I even exit, I'm up 60. Front load your day. I bring my snacks to work when I'm in the office. Cottage cheese. I bring some chicken, little chicken strips, little chicken tenders or whatever you want to call them. Sticks, sorry. I bring protein bar. And then of course I bring a good lunch. Chicken, rice, veggies usually, or beef, potatoes, veggies, something along those lines. So that everything I have there, I know gets me 150 grams of protein in my day with my morning shake before I even have my dinner. So when I come home, I've hit 150 already. So that whatever I'm having for dinner, it's probably gonna have 20 to 30 grams in it anyways. I'm getting 180, 170, 180 anyways. And I'm 185 pounds. So for sure, I'm gonna hit my 185 to 200 grams of protein. Many days I get well over 200. Okay, the next exercise is gonna be an incline close grip bench press. So what we're going to do is we're gonna put the dumbbells together and we're gonna press up. This will be good for the triceps. It'll also be good for the chest. So you're gonna squeeze at the top and you're basically gonna keep your elbows at your side now, okay? So let's grab some weight. See how this goes. I don't do this a lot, so it's a fun exercise to mix in. You want to put them just like that, see, together. It's gonna be hard to hold them, guys. Let's do 12. Let's see if this weight works. Just like that. Push them straight out. Squeeze, top. See? Eight. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Okay, great stuff. I know I said I was doing the lateral raise, but I forgot that's what I wanted to do first. Sorry about that. We will do the lateral raise after. So this is great for the chest. It's a chest finisher. Really good for the triceps. You probably already feel the triceps pumping, okay? And we will definitely finish with a lateral raise and a tricep extension. So we're mixing it up a bit here. It's okay. The order doesn't really matter as much as the volume does. All right. And for the record, I love pizza. You get to the point when you get to your body composition that you like and the body fat percentage that you like, I'd like to drop maybe 1 to 2 more pounds or more percentages of body fat. 1 more percentage or 2 more percentage would be nice for the summer. But in general, I don't need to be, I'm not going to be cut. I'm not going to be totally ripped. I want to enjoy a regular life, but also look as good as I can. So I don't mind going a little up and a little down. You know, it's okay. I find the moderation. But for you guys, your goal is just to get into the habit. Okay? Okay. Let's get ready here. Set number 2 of the closed grip incline bench press. All right, let's get back. Let's go. Just again. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Okay. That's set number 2. That's a good one. We're running a little bit behind on time. I don't think we'll get this done. Maybe under 40 minutes, 38 minutes. I'll try to target that. We'll move it along because I know for your beginner workout, I don't want you guys to be here forever. That's not the goal. Get in, get a good quick workout, get out. That's what we have to do here. Forget about staying in the gym for an hour and a half. Forget about hanging out forever. Get in, get it done, and leave. Okay? This workout is perfect for the guy, the family man, who just wants to gain a little muscle, look a little better, be a little more functional, have a little more functional strength, but you have a busy life. You got work, you got kids, you got busy stuff going on. You only got time for 3 days, and you want to make those days count, right? You give me, what, 2 to 2.5 hours a week, and that's all I'm asking from you guys. Put that effort in, and when you're here, focus. Forget about everything else right now for this 40 minutes. Your goal is to work on yourself, okay? Last set, best set, guys. Let's go. 12 reps. Ten, 11, 12. All right. You probably feel it in your chest and your triceps. All right. Good stuff. Now we're going to go to the shoulder press. Sorry about that. Get that done. Sorry. Shoulder lateral raises. Grab some light weight. Lateral raises by 12. Not an easy thing. So grab some light weight. Rest a second, get a drink, write it down. Regular stuff. I'm gonna go 3 sets of 12, and then we'll finish with another 3 sets of tricep extension. 6 more sets, guys. We're getting there, we're getting there. This is how we get it done, okay? You ready? Shake it out, shake it out. 12 reps, lateral raise. Ready? Just like this, let's go. Right up and down, control. Just like that. Breathe on the way up. See? 6, think that's 10, I lost count, sorry. 12. So good. Now remember the cue, you're controlling the whole way, right? So you're pushing up. That's why we're on push day, because you're pushing the weight up and you're not just dropping it, right? You're not dropping and you're not swinging. It's control up, control down. You want resistance both ways, the -2. Okay. This will build the middle of the delt, the medial delt, give you a little bit more width, a little more strength in your shoulders when you're doing other exercises like the bench press, which also works your shoulders, more the front. The big compound exercises like bench press, squat, deadlift, overhead press, these all engage multiple muscles. That's why they're called compound movements, because you're using multiple muscles to do it. So the bench press, of course, is a chest exercise. We all know that. But the secondary muscle that's being worked is the tricep. So you're getting secondary work on the tricep, primary work on the chest. Okay. Okay, set number 2. Let's go. 12 reps, lateral raise. Here we go. Just like that. There's 10. There's 11. There's 12. Probably felt it burning. That's okay. That's what the flex series does. Flex, push, pull legs with Mike. Burn yourself out, guys. Time to gain some muscle. Take a break, take a drink. Last set, best set. Then we'll move on to tricep extension. We'll fly through that and we'll be out of here. Okay. If it's sore, you can feel that lactic acid build up, right? Let that drain a little bit so that you can lift again. When you get to that point where, you know, the soreness overwhelms you, that's lactic acid buildup. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? I am. Okay. Last set, best set, guys, 12. Ready? Let's go. Six. 10, 11, 12. That's it. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Now we are going to do overhead extension with one dumbbell. One dumbbell. You're gonna grab behind your back, do it like this. I'm gonna take the mic off because it's gonna get in my way. So I'll put it down for the exercise and pick it up after. Give yourself a break, guys. Take a drink. I know the lateral raise wears you down. I know. Make sure after the workout, go get some protein after the workout, guys. Excellent job. Alrighty. So, I'll put this down. It might lose me a little bit. Okay. So we're gonna put this over our head, like this. Okay? Just like that, guys. Don't hit your head. 12 reps. Like that. Job. Good job. Take a breather. Only 2 more sets to go. 24 more reps and we're finished. So let's keep it tight. When you're overhead, remember, try to move your elbows in a bit. Try not to have them flaring. Try to keep them in a little bit. I know it's harder, but it'll target the tricep better. Okay? If you lack that mobility, work on it a little bit, you'll get there, you know? You'll get there. Okay. And keep these short. Get through this. You ready? Let's go. Set number 2. 12 reps. Go. Good stuff. That is 2 sets down, last set, and we are done. You guys have done great today. Hope you join me for the pull. That's a fun day. Next day. Now, if you're only doing 3 days a week, I strongly recommend that you put a rest day in between, at least 1 day in between. Do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever you want. 1 day in between, guys. If you're doing 4, well, you can do a back-to-back, but my preference would be push, break, pull, break, then legs, push, no break. That's a nice way to set it up. And 5, well, you do what you got to do with 5. And 6, you only get 1 day, so choose it wisely. Okay, last set, best set. Go. All right, that is it, guys. Excellent job. Thank you so much for joining me. That was the push day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. I hope you enjoyed following me. All right, go get something to eat, get out there and walk. Have a great day. Keep on lifting.